As a filmmaker, your job is to pull the audience into your world. And what Aneesh and Seb were able to pull off was they pretty much just flipped the rules on that. You know, instead of using the traditional tools of, you know, large visuals, complex sounds, and even a big budget, they instilled these devices that are already familiar to the audience. So just from the get-go, by watching, I mean, you're already into the film. You know, you can relate to every aspect of what they're doing. You can engage so easily. And so I think in that sense, again, they're brilliant. The film speaks on two different levels. You obviously have the traditional format of being a thriller, but then there's also this abstract level of somewhat of social commentary of you know, people are watching this film and they're walking away asking themselves, you know, what is my identity? You know, and what is it that I'm projecting on people, and what does that say about our society at the moment? And so, yeah, I think it's a very captivating film on both levels. We all have different personas to different people in our lives, and I think social media has created this whole different matrix of kind of like a God complex of we can kind of curate our own lives and control how we expose ourselves. And I think that's almost kind of created this social currency of how much importance we can place on our identity. The internet presence of our community has really shown the full scope of our community, in that there's not one singular voice that represents us all. And that our community is just as diverse as any other community. And you know, it consists of people coming from different backgrounds, different experiences, and how they engage in society and art in a different way. And you know, an Asian kid growing up in Oklahoma is not going to have the same perspective on race relations as someone growing up in LA or New York. And all those voices are important. We are what we hide. We tend to hide things that are most vulnerable to us, and which we feel more protective about or insecure about. And those things that we harbor tend to carry the most weight and emotion. And so when you're seeing that on film, I think those are the things that kind of pull the audience. You know, I mean, I see what's on the surface, but ooh, I see a crack there. You know, I want to kind of investigate that as a viewer.